Gary G with the Inland Valley News reporting from the Staples Center for game number 5 between the Los Angeles Clippers and the visiting San Antonio Spurs. The Clippers let one slip as the Spurs come in and steal game number 5, taking a 3-2 advantage. 111-107. The series now goes to San Antonio. Stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow. Tim, talk about the composure of the team. You said that they had a double-digit lead in the first quarter, but yet you guys were composed to come back and take the lead and then to walk out the victory and to come out victorious.
Well, I think I touched on it earlier. That second squad came in there. Patty and Boris and those guys came in there and gave us a huge boost where we were kind of stumbling through, trying to find a way to score points. Those guys came in and made some big shots. I know Patty had a couple threes and then one on a 3. And that kind of gave us the juice we needed to kind of get back into it. So we relied on a bunch of different guys to step up, and we didn't know what was going to happen on any given night, but we were willing to go 10 deep and figure out what happened from there. Just on the stretch, got an end one on me, but all in all, we want Chris to we want Kawhi to disrupt as much as possible. He can't sit there and play with Kawhi because he's got great hands and he's got that great length on him. Able to contest his mid-range shot, which Chris is probably the best in the league at. So again, just trying to get guys out of their comfort zone and make them do something else. Kawhi's great at that.
Tim, can you specifically talk about the huge block that you got on Blake Griffin, and what did you see in order for you to make that particular play?
I don't remember what led up to it, but he was coming dead at me, and it was my choice was either to go contest a shot or give up a dunk. It's been unsuccessful a couple of times there where I stepped up and he was able to throw the lob to DeAndre. Just luckily enough, we had enough crowd in there where that wasn't an option, and I got him on the way up.
I feel like there's a lot left in what you can do as a basketball player.
A lot is a stretch, but I still feel right now I can be effective in my role. And that's all I'm doing is just playing a role in this team.
Game 6 to take it.
We want to start better. I think that's a big key for us. We haven't started well against these guys, and they're going to do exactly that. They've had great first quarters and put us in holes. We were lucky enough to kind of fight back by the end of the first and be within striking distance, and then down 2 at halftime, which is a great situation for us to be in after our first quarter start. We expect just that, where we expect them to come out with great energy and great confidence. They know they can win there. They have. They know they can win on the road. We have to start better and just sustain, because they're going to come in surges. They're going to try to knock us on our heels and attack the basket however they can. So we know the aggression they're going to come with, so we should be ready for that. We will be.
Kawhi, can you talk about the rhythm and flow of the contest? Because, you know, they won at home, on the road, and now you come to their home and win the game. What's the key to the rhythm and the flow of this series?
I mean, there's really no key. You have to come out and play every game like it's your last. It's a playoff game, and whether you're home or away, either team can win.
What kind of confidence do you guys have having a potential closeout game at home?
I'm not confident until we win. We still have to be a great team on our home floor. We lost the game on our home floor, so it's just a challenge for us to come out mentally ready.
Can you talk about the composure that you guys demonstrated, especially in the first quarter when you were down by double digits, and then come out, you know, victorious in the end?
You know, just going through seasons with the Spurs, me playing, and pretty much everybody around. If you play the game, you know you're going to go down. It's about the whole 48 minutes of the game. Just got to keep it coming.
What kind of luxury is it to have guys coming off your bench like Boris, like Manu, like Patty, who can make big plays and big moments for you guys?
It's great. We don't have to play, 48 minutes. The starters don't. We bring in a second unit, and they came back for us during that first quarter, and it was great.
You haven't had really any of your steal and breakaway dunks in the series that you had throughout the whole regular season. Are you consciously taking less risks, or is that just how the series has turned out?
That's the playoffs. You tend to get less transitions. Everybody's running back, but it just depends on the game.
Manu, talk about as far as going back home. How do you maintain this momentum, and what it's going to take to win, close it out?
we're going to have to play even better than this. We've been talking about at halftime, we still had 10 turnovers and let them score 16 points in transition. Something that cannot happen again. Hopefully at home we do things better. We got to turn it over under 10 for a whole game, not a half. And then offensively just keep doing what we do. I think that's not the main concern. It's just defensive. They are just a handful, and sometimes they are inspired and they start hitting very tough shots. It can happen, but distractions we can allow. We accomplished that. Of course, we are excited about it. But of course, at the same time, humble because the job is not done yet. We got an even bigger game for us at home in 2 days. Less than 2 days. We really want to close it. So, but it was a very exciting game, well played, tough. But we got a little lucky, I guess.
Can you talk about the series, knowing that they won't go easily?
Coming out with a lot of energy, coming out with a purpose and focus. What we did in Game 3, for example, yeah. And just not what we did, for example, last game, or not what we did the first game. So there's been too many ups and downs, and we're aware of that, but we have to come out strong and focus. And I think tonight it was this kind of night. So, like we say all during the series, it's not our best shooting series. We haven't played our best basketball, but we hang in there by playing defense, being consistent, being focused, and that's the game that we won. That was why, not because we were just shooting great. And so we don't know what's going to happen in the next game. We don't know if we're going to shoot better or not. But one thing we can and have to control is the energy we're coming up with and the focus.